Hey guys, Ryan Laniuk with Coach 'em to Keep 'em, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the goals that you're setting for 2017. I know there's a ton of articles out there about New Year's resolutions and goal setting and all those sorts of things, and I love them all and I read them all, and I want to give you the perspective that I give to my clients that I'm coaching one-on-one. And Coach 'em to Keep 'em is all about learning how to tap into emotional motivation. That's why it's Coach EM to keep EM. The EM stands for emotional motivation. So I really want you to consider the goals that you are thinking about setting for 2017. And I want you to look back at 2016, and I want you to be completely honest with yourself. I want you to really think about the activity levels that you've done in 2016, and do they mesh with the goals that you're setting for 2017? Or have you even considered the activity level that you're going to need to undertake in order to achieve the goals that you're setting for 2017? Right? If you're setting an income-related goal based off of your sales, are you considering how many more contacts you're going to need to make? Or have you considered that at all? Right? Most people, when they set a goal, just say, hey, this is what I want to make, and then they kind of figure it out later. And that's a problem. Right? When you don't consider those activities are what are going to drive your results. You need to be very aware of that as you're going through and setting your goals. And what we teach clients to do is we don't start with setting out that goal for 2017. We look beyond that. We look 5, 10 years in the future. And we ask our clients what they really want to achieve over the course of the next 5 to 10 years. In every area of their life, their personal life, their spiritual life, their business and career, their health and fitness, their personal development, all those different areas. We take them through a series of significant questions, determining what they want, but more importantly, the reason why they want that. We're giving a purpose to those goals. And rather than setting a goal for 2017, we set a specific target for 2017. So just changing the verbiage a little. It's the same thing, but we call it a target. And the reason we call it a target is because we're aiming towards that. Because at the end of the day, we don't have a whole lot of control over whether or not we hit that target. All we have control over is the activity that we do in order to get closer to that target. So we set a goal that is activity-based. If I want to make $100,000 in sales, and in order to do that, I need to make 500 sales, then I need to know how many contacts I need to make for each sale. And then I multiply that number by 500 and then divide it by the days that I'm going to work. And that's how many contacts I need to make each and every single day. And the reason we do it that way is so that it's not based on just some obscure number that we have no control over. Because regardless of whether you are losing weight or you want to get in better shape or you want to make more sales, you have very little control over those end results. Right? When you look at weight loss or anything like that, you have more control over it than you do sales, because sales, you're trying to influence somebody else to do something. And if you're trying to influence somebody else to do something, it's up to them. It has nothing to do with you. That's why you need to focus on things that you can control. And when you set it in this manner, when you set those activity-based goals that lead to you getting closer to a target, which then that target brings you closer to that ultimate vision, what you're going to get provided by that vision is the emotional motivators to actually go out and do those activities. You see, so many people know what they need to do in order to achieve their goals. They just don't have that emotion attached to achieving those goals, right? When you create this vision and you use the method that we teach people here at Coach 'em to Keep 'em, you're going to develop an emotionally charged vision. Because you're not going to just have a catalog of all the things you want to achieve over the next 5 years. You're going to have basically a novel that describes your ideal life, and you've achieved all of these great things. You'll understand why you want to achieve them. And then you're going to ask yourself whether or not doing this activity is going to move me closer to or further from my vision. And you make your decisions based off of that. And with all that emotion provided by the vision, you're going to have those emotional motivation to go out and do those activities. And then the great thing about this is as you start doing those activities and you start getting closer to the target, you're going to start getting that external motivation to keep moving closer to your vision. And the closer you get to your vision, the more emotional motivation you get. And then the more activity you do, the more external motivation you get. It's just the cycle that just keeps building and momentum keeps going until you start hitting these targets and you continually start getting closer and closer to your vision. So I really, really encourage you, as you're looking towards 2017, start thinking about writing a vision. Down below, you can download the cheat sheet, a vision writing cheat sheet guide that I've created especially for you. It's free of charge. It's my gift to you to get you started thinking about your vision. And then as you go through and pick your target for 2017, make sure you evaluate those activity-based goals and the activity necessary to start hitting those targets. And if you do that and start really using that emotional motivation that the vision provides, you're going to start hitting those targets and moving closer to your vision. And 2017 is going to be a great year for you.